me, what comes to mind when you hear the word masquerade?
It's an art gallery now.
And when you see distorted images, does it evoke an emotion? This Ghanaian artist focuses on distortion and masquerade to showcase the power of Africa through his lens. Hello, welcome back to Art Alchemy. So today we are at the heart of Accra in a Ga community called Afanko Spot M, and I am with
Desmond Nii Kortey Botchway, known as Nii Anansi, and welcome to my studio.
Yes, let's see what he has to show us. So, Nii means king in Ga, right? So yes, Nii means king, and the artist is from the Ga community. But let's get straight into the nitty-gritty. Skip the small stuff. What I know of West Africans in the UK, Ghana, Nigerians, art is not always a means that maybe parents will be like, oh, my child's an artist. They're going to push them and be like, yes, be an artist. I hear the professions of being a doctor or a lawyer that are quite highly pushed. When you chose to become an artist, did you have any pushback from family? Did they say, why do you want to be an artist, or was it something that was celebrated?
As we are here, this is my dad's house, and then I turn his dining hall into a studio. So,
Beautiful.
Yeah. And I have a supportive family. Like whatever you want to do, they would support you to do it.
And Nii's family home was a testimony to that support. When I entered it, it was like a private art gallery. Nii's early work carries this element of distortion within the figures, something that he has crafted that is very unique to him. Although this is something that I enjoy about his work, his unique identity, I was more drawn to the fact that he explores African masquerade. Let's learn a bit more. I particularly was drawn to your artwork because of the masquerade element that I saw in it.
Okay.
My significance of that is that I'm from the Caribbean, from Jamaica, and living in the UK, we're used to carnival culture. Please can you tell us about the significance of masquerade when it comes to your work?
I see them as godlike giants. I see them as like guardians of hidden histories. Because I am actually telling a story with my work concerning where the Europeans invaded the Gulf of Guinea.
When Europeans invaded the Gulf of Guinea in the 15th century, they initiated centuries of trade, conquest, and enslavement that reshaped West African societies. The transatlantic slave trade tore apart communities and sought to suppress indigenous spiritual systems, including the masquerade traditions that connected the living with their ancestors. Yet masquerades endured, transforming into acts of resistance, remembrance, and cultural survival. They became living archives of identity, preserving spiritual power and collective memory, even as European colonization and slavery attempt to erase them.
You know, the masquerades in West Africa, to me, they are more like they're living archive of history, African spirituality, and then also resilience. I focus more on them because I feel they are unique. Like you can't predict them. They are very interesting. Like from their costume to their performances, they're just unique.
Looking at it from someone slightly removed from the culture, it can be quite mystical. Unexpected things happen.
Masquerades in West Africa represent ancestral spirits who return to bless, guide, and protect the living. They also connect the living with the spiritual world. They are feared because they are seen as powerful spirits and not humans. So people approach them with fear and respect. And also, it's a taboo to touch them or unmask them.
So what is the thread and what is the similarities that are within all of those?
I would say their costume, symbols in them, even with the masquerades from Benin. We have the same ones in Nigeria. You see them too in the Volta region too in Ghana. They have similar costumes and all that.
Your depictions of the masquerade are quite bright and colourful. from what I have seen personally, most of the costumes are made out of natural resources. So it could be leaves, it could be branches, just pieces of anything found. I've even seen ones of like plastic now.
Yeah. But you know, as an artist, I have to be creative. Like I have to come up with something that will make people like, will be intriguing to someone. Will be like, oh, I like this color. Like
there's an element of innovativity, right?
Exactly,
Yeah, bringing something new to something that's already existing.
Yeah. Like sometimes I started and I move to the next one, then I come back.
So, is there a reason that you decide to paint on more than one piece at a time?
There's no reason, but then sometimes I just feel like I get bored easily.
I had a feeling you was going to say that.
I get bored easily, so just to keep my mind busy, I just want to move on to the next thing.
Is it a way to like capture an idea without forgetting it? So for example, you might be painting one thing, then you have an idea for another piece. So you have to kind of document it before finishing.
Exactly. I don't really like going out too, so this is a way of me just trying to avoid people and then just focus on myself.
Talk about the significance of the distortion of the face, the body.
It's actually a technique I discovered like painting. I noticed that everybody was painting the normal painting that the camera can easily capture. So I just decided just to create an identity for myself that when you see this, you know that this is my work. So it's a mapping technique I discovered. In my mapping technique, I use swirls and solid shapes to represent the dynamic interplay between our inner selves and our cultural roots. The swirls are meant to capture the ever-changing nature or our inner expression, our thoughts, movements, emotions, and how we perceive the world, whilst the solid shapes symbolizes the cultural foundation that stays with us.
Tell me about the significance of your art, the gift of art that you can bring to the world. What do you want to do with it?
Most times, like we as Africans, own our stories. Like our stories, even with our movies, you see Westerners come, they make a movie and then they sell it to us back.
Yes.
And I feel we should own our stories. We should be able to tell our stories the way it is. We should celebrate our heroes and our superheroes around, and then we should feel comfortable and proud of ourselves. I grew up looking at a lot of Ghanaian artists. Yeah. And even currently I am looking at some few ones that I know, like the Nii Kortey, Sage, Nii Kortey, and also my cousin too. He's also Ghanaian artist, Godwin Ajisowa.
So with the masquerade element of your art, the figures, they look powerful. Because I know sometimes they can look scary in real life when you see masquerade pieces.
Yeah, so what I normally do is I most times what I really want to do is I capture the movement and then the symbolism and then the scared energy of the masquerade. I imagine it and then I just want to just bring them to life for them to look interesting to people. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on when it comes to identity with masquerade, the fact that they hide themselves? Why do you think they hide? Is it a way of hiding or is it a way of...
To me, it's how powerful they are.
The hiding power.
There's a saying that when people don't know something, they can't ruin it. You can. Yeah. So that's how I see them.
Wow. When people don't know something, they can't destroy it.
Sure.
Wow. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace on the increase.